I really don't have that set up right now, guys. I'm sorry. Um, okay, so we're just gonna do this live. Okay, so Virgo, honestly, in the past, so I did a couple of talk to you guys. Okay, welcome to my channel. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And honestly, in the past, Virgo, the Fool. Okay, I feel like you were really optimistic about potentially travel or potentially. I feel like some of you guys could use travel as an escape from a love situation. If it isn't travel, it's just that you are just, for some of you, I feel like you could have been dealing with an Aries or a water sign. I just think that you guys are saying are on to better things. Okay, some of you guys are in your headspace. You're like submitting to something because you're because there's this sense of, you know what, I'm throwing in the towel because I just can't win. I just can't win. I'm submitting to it. I'm giving up. All right, like you're battered, bruised, and beaten, not physically but mentally, and like you don't want to fight anymore. The Five of Wands in reverse is like whatever you. It's like this energy of whatever you want, honey, whatever you want. You don't want to be with me, whatever. Because I do feel as though Ace of Cups in reverse, maybe a love offer was rejected here. Because to me, Ace of Cups in reverse is not not getting the fulfillment that you want. And the thing is that Virgo, like you are, whoever this is in your life, you're matching that person's energy. We have in the King and the Queen of Cups together, both in reverse. So to me, I'm asking the question, who's love bombing who? Who's emotionally manipulating who? Who is withdrawing their love? Because it kind of just seems like two people giving up because they can't get over some kind of drama. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, there's something from the past here that neither one of you can get over. And some of you, it just seems like you're focusing on traveling, you're focusing on work. Okay, I feel like there's this sense of I'm waiting to see if this other person will reach out, if this other person will make it right. Because right now, I'm kind of in this Eeyore energy of like, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Sun in reverse. Okay, there's a lack of optimism here. So, of course, this is pulling past energy, but some of you guys, I do feel like you could be losing optimism in regards to love and feeling as though maybe traveling or working is just where you need to put your energy. Some of you could even just be like, I'm just gonna hang out with my friends. I think that you guys are getting or are receiving support from work or from friends. Okay, I don't feel like you're putting energy in a relationship because it almost is just like an uphill battle for you. Okay, and to be honest with you, somebody's pissed. All right, Queen of Wands in reverse. Um, this is big B energy. I can't say the B word on here, but you know what I mean. All right, the Queen of Cups reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't know if there was cheating. I don't know. Whatever happened between the two of you, it's almost just like you realize we're just emotionally manipulating each other at this point. What is the point? We're not even solving the issue. So some of you guys could have realized that there was someone who really just didn't want to see your point of view, which is constantly causing arguments. Maybe they were overly emotional. Okay, so what is the root issue here? Because honestly, I feel like you guys are checked out. With the threes here, that to me is like somebody who's ready to go on a trip, someone who's ready to do something else, anything else. But there's still like a part of you that's waiting to see if this person will try and work things out with you, right? I just feel like some of you guys, they could have rejected your love offer. You're feeling like you missed an opportunity here. You lost optimism. I don't think that you've let it go. I think that you're still wanting it. Okay, Nine of Cups, and then the Wise One. Yeah, a lot of you guys didn't get your wish in a relationship. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Hierophant reverse. Hey guys, hey everybody. I just feel like I just feel like you know that you have to invest in yourself right now because this relationship isn't gonna receive the commitment that you wanted. What was the main issue between these two? What is the main issue here? So Queen of Pentacles, somebody actually put their work first. For some of you guys, somebody put work first or their reputation. Okay, I'm really getting this energy of like, I've got bills to pay, I've got things to do, And that's more important. Okay, so some of you guys, that was the issue here, work, or potentially with the Ten of Pentacles here, I see that as your reputation. Like, oh, you just want to go out with the boys, or oh, you just want to work, or oh, you don't want to give me the attention I want or need. Okay, that's what I'm getting here with some of you. So I just feel like somebody's ambition got in the way of this relationship. What happened in the past between you two? Three of Swords. So, yeah, the Three of Swords, in this deck, there's two Three of Swords. And this Three of Swords isn't necessarily heartbreak or emotional pain. But yeah, I feel like some of you guys felt rejected by someone. And in fact, it's almost like some of you guys, I think there's somebody who is sapiosexual. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys felt as though you weren't intellectual enough for someone. Here, there's this sense of your work endeavors or your work buddies or the people that you hang out with, they seem to be more interesting to you than me. Am I smart enough? Am I good enough? Okay, some of you guys, there could have been a difference in values, or there could have been a difference in, like, one person maybe went to college, the other person didn't. There's just this sense of somebody couldn't keep the other person's attention, like away from their work. Or for some of you, the fact that maybe there was an intellectual difference here. Okay, so let's see what the advice is here. And well, I'll read the new person because you guys, this is pulling past energy. And to me, it's like there's this sense of waiting for someone to come around, but knowing that you're defeated, okay, and that you're sort of throwing in the towel because you feel like you're not smart enough, or like you can't compete with this person's friends or their career. What's the advice here for the Virgo crew? Ace of Pentacles, yeah, I just think that there's something new that you are investing in, okay? Honestly, Spirit is saying that this is a lesson for you guys. This is a lesson in learning how to tell when you have chemistry versus when you have a true connection. Because I feel like some of you guys are not on the same page with this person. You had different values, different belief systems, maybe different intellectual stimulation. I don't know. There's something about intellectual stimulation here. So, and the Ten of Swords, I feel like you guys, this isn't a bad Ten of Swords. There's the owl there. This is a Ten of Swords where your ancestors are telling you this had to happen because if you had stayed in that relationship, you would miss out on something better. Okay. Potentially even work. I think some of you guys are putting work first, maybe, because there's this energy of I need to advance in what I'm doing, okay? And this is one of those situations, you guys, where when it doesn't work out, you're pivoted towards something bigger and better. And for some of you, that's planting the seeds in business or in work, okay? I've been getting this same message for a lot of the time, is that if you had stayed in a relationship, there are certain opportunities that would not have presented themselves, okay? So I'm seeing here with the Ten of Swords, this is a Ten of Swords, this is a lesson. This was a karmic, you guys. In fact, Six of Cups here, this is a past life lover. And you couldn't resolve your differences then, and you couldn't resolve them now because it's a catalyst. This relationship was a catalyst for you to pursue something harder and to know when you have chemistry with someone and when you don't. For some of you, I feel like there was just a lot of arguing, a lot of disagreements, not seeing eye to eye. So let's see if there's someone new coming in for you guys. Let's see. Someone new coming in for the Virgos. Hey guys. I'm just sending a big hug to you guys because I feel like you guys, some of you are still waiting to hear back from someone who made you feel really rejected. And I'll say it again. I say this all the time. You can't pull in new when we're still leaving a door open for the past. It doesn't work that way. You really have to put the nail in the coffin and stop waiting and realize that chemistry and connection are two different things. Let's see who the new person who could be coming in for the Virgo is. Ooh, this is your energy. Now, I love this. Okay, we're still in the year of the snake, you guys. The horse energy doesn't start until the end of February, March. And so we're still in this number 9 hermit energy. We're still shedding the snake. So God is here in your reading telling you that there's some kind of transformation that you're still undergoing here. Okay. So some of you guys, the hermit, I think what God, angels, guides are saying here is that we're protecting you right now. All right, you're in this cocoon stage where you're getting ready internally for the next. It's like the pause button has been set for you. All right, who's the next person due to come in? Some of you guys are, I just feel like Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like some of you guys have not had that aha moment yet. Okay, I feel like you're still stuck thinking about the past person. I think that, especially with the Ace of Swords in reverse, some of you still have to go through some trials and tribulations. This past person, it could be air sign that you're meeting next. I don't like that the Ace of Swords is in reverse. Some of you guys are not talking to this person. Why is the Ace of Swords here? The Lovers in reverse. You're still processing this ending. Yeah, some of you guys are waiting to hear from someone who you should let go of. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but this past relationship is blocking the new from coming in. Okay, and the Ace of Swords in reverse is like a real lack of communication, like you're not getting it. And I'm not saying you, I'm just saying that's the Ace of Swords in reverse. Somebody here is not understanding that this lover's connection maybe isn't right for them. Why the Lovers in reverse? Could be that the next person due to come in is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could be the ones who are still processing this ending, an ending of sorts. So potentially, now you guys know where you are in this process, okay? If you're not done healing, continue to heal. So this could be telling me that the person you're due to meet, I think is still processing an ending just like you, okay? The Lovers in reverse. Because it's now the lovers can sometimes talk about insane chemistry, right? So what are the intentions of the new person that Virgo is due to meet here? The King of Wands. I'd be careful because this King of Wands in reverse is a little bit of a player, all right? I don't like that, okay? Could be fire sign. So it could be that when you meet them, they're not really ready for a relationship. They're getting over someone. You are in it. Have the Page of Swords. So this person's going to be very curious about you. But I do feel like they're probably not taking things very serious, okay? This could be someone who gets a lot of attention as well. There's a lot of, we have fire, we have a lot of air here, so they could have air in their chart. All right, so what's the outcome with the new person here? Could meet them online, the Page of Swords. I can sometimes see that as the internet. Ooh, Four of Wands in reverse. So I don't think this relationship, this next one will lead to marriage. Four of Wands in reverse. To me, I feel like that is just saying that it could be a rebound. So the next person who comes in could be a rebound. They could have some issues with their housing because I sometimes see the Four of Wands in reverse as unstable housing. So when they could be like moving out, like they could be moving out of a lover's house when you meet them. Yeah, I think this person, right now, they're having an awakening and potentially they're going through something with their housing, this new person. So what's the outcome with the new person? There's a judgment there. Some of you, this person has to get divorced. It's not for all of you. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I would be mindful of overgiving in this new relationship, okay? Because to me, it looks like somebody here, maybe when you meet them, is not serious. So be mindful of overgiving time, energy, money, or attention to this new person. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, I don't like that. That's somebody who's getting more than they're receiving. It does look like it could have a happy ending. Ten of Cups. But make sure you trust your intuition. They could be Pisces. Because I do feel like this person is in transition right now. Yeah, they could be overly emotional in regards to something that they're dealing with. Give me some advice here for the Virgo. The Fool. So we actually had the Fool for you. It started out, your reading started out with the Fool in the past years. So this is, to me, this is saying like to really just kind of play the Fool again. Like be fun, have fun, and try not to take things too seriously. Because when you do that, we put expectations on things, and it's really hard to live up to people's expectations. So when this new person comes in, try and just have fun with them, you guys. I think I spilled coffee on this. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna get on out of here, you guys, because I clearly am outside. So I am probably gonna